this lesson, we are going to see how to customize a logo before giving it to our clients. Okay, every website should have a logo. For example, Jumia, they have a logo here. If you visit most of these popular companies like Apple, Amazon, Facebook, they have a branded logo for their company. So it will be very nice if we can change the default logo that came with our store to the logo which we want to use. Okay, now for us to do that, there's a popular website which I do use for that, and that website, the name is canva.com. Now when you visit the website, you'll be able to see this search box here. So just type logo and then click on any of them that comes up there. Some nice logo for you to choose from. Now I will choose this. Okay, make sure you click that or any of them that you are okay with. Now you have options to customize this. Now click on here. You can double click to change the text. Now we want to give it the name of our website, which is Electro Gadgets. Now just use that, Electro Gadgets. Can decrease the font size here. Let's say 56, or let's leave it at 48. Electro Gadgets. Now if you have a tagline, you can include stuff like buy your gadgets with us. Okay, now when you are done, we have some elements here to choose from. Now when you search for the shop, there are some, you will see some logos here. So you can drag this one. We have a logo for shop here. Now you can drag it here. Now when you are done with your design, just come to download here, and then this is the PNG format. So this is the suggested format that you should use for your logo design. Now do you want a transparent background? Notice that this one requires a premium membership of the website. Okay, but for now we are just using a free account on Canvas. Now click on download. Preparing your design. Just wait for the download to be completed. Okay, you notice that it has been saved to our system. You can access the folder here, and this is our logo. Now for us to upload it on our website, you can come over here, come to appearance, then go to customize. Now at the customize page, you have several options: the global, header, breadcrumb, blog, sidebar, footer. Now we want to customize our header, and notice that our header is this. It contains our navigation menus and contains this logo here. Now click on this header, then at this place you see site identity, click on it. You come down here, this is what you are going to see. It says organic store, and this is the logo. And click on change logo. Then from this page, our media library, make sure you locate where you downloaded that our logo to. Okay, then come over here and upload it. Now when you've done, click on select, click on skip cropping. Okay, now we have our new logo embedded on our website. Alright, and if you check every other details you want to use, and click on publish. If you visit back our website, click on the logo, you will notice that this is going to change. You are going to see a new logo take effect here, displayed on our headers. Okay, we now have our new logo. Alright, new logo. Then for the footer, this is the footer. It contains the copyright policy, the Facebook and the Twitter navigation, and then all these quick links here. Now if you notice here at this footer option at the customize bar, it contains only footer widgets. That is how you want the layout to look like. Okay, 1 2 3 4, this is the layout currently active. Now it also contains the footer bar, which is a copyright. This is what it contains, the copyright. But for us to be able to edit the content of all this, remember that we installed a plugin which we call the header, footer and blocks. So you can quickly go to appearance, come to header, footer and blocks. When you click on that, the next page comes up that says you should be able to edit our footer. Now if you click on edit with Elementor, Elementor is very nice. It's going to give us some of these drag and drop effects. So you can change the text, this text that we have on our site. You can change this. You can include links. If the guy has, or the client, they have a Google Play Store, or if they have Facebook, Twitter handlers, you can change even also this logo. Notice that we changed the logo at the header. So as the footer here, we also need to make those changes. And also the featured brands here, we are going to use the Elementor plugin to change stuff like that. Okay, and make sure you change every other details. We already seen how to customize our starter templates theme. So do everything that you want to do, even the contact page. You also have to go to pages. Okay, by going to pages, click on all pages. You are going to see the available pages on the website. So the about us here, you can decide to edit it with Elementor, then put up your content. What is your company all about? What do you deal with? So put it up there. And also for the contact us, you have to click on here, put in your details. Where do you want customers to meet with you? Do you have a physical office? Make sure you include all of them there. Okay, then also for the privacy policy, we have several websites for you to create that for you, to generate privacy policy content for you. Now when you are done with everything, then for the footer, this is what we're talking about. You want to remove this, you want to change this logo, just click on this. Okay, now choose an image. For that, you want to choose the logo which we customize using the Canvas website. Now you can decide to change this. While it's showing us this white background, is because we are not using a transparent background. And for us, we said it before, we can use a transparent background, we needed to do was to move our subscription from free to premium. Okay, now make sure that after changing everything, also you can decide to this know more about us. You can include links here to visit that, visit our store, connect with us, locate stores. Okay, then also for the site links here, the privacy policy page, you can include the links to that page. Also the shopping details here, the coupon, if you have coupons, you can click on links to see for the available coupons. Also for the terms and conditions, include the links for customers to see the terms and conditions on the website. Then also for the social media handles, if you have social media templates or pages, you can include the links for customers to visit and see some of the available products on your pages. So this is all about the course on building an e-commerce website without the knowledge of coding. So WordPress has made everything possible and easy for us. So I thank you once again for enrolling for this course, and I'll see you next time.